Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Houston. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies. Right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
And when you look at Memphis, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Morant is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the 5 spot. And for the Rockets, at the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Alperen Sengun out there with Brooks, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And good that time.
Let the big fella eat. Sengun just doing his thing down low.
Outside Jackson. Morant outside. Down low. Here's Edey. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Green. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
Morant against Van Vliet. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Sengun. Over in the corner, Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Here's Edey. His last outing, he had 8 points. Clock is at 3. Here's Bane. Brooks grabs the board.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Thompson against Bane. Morant outside. Bane with the screen on Green. Green with the block.
A wiry guard, Green's length can sneak up on you. Might have just surprised the shooter.
Thompson misses.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Edey. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
The Rockets making a switch here. Tate's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Konchar's checked in. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Elijah Wan, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Thompson. We saw him with 10 points last game. Pass to Sengun. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Morant outside. There's a screen. Now, here's Bain. Over Thompson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Tate against Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And for the Grizzlies, 2024 stand was marked by an unprecedented amount of injuries.
Well, Kevin, they used 51 different starting lineups. That's the most in NBA history, and they were also forced to use 12 injury hardship exceptions. That is just incredibly bad luck.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Good on the second free throw. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Now here's Morant, still without a basket.
Well, Morant just put so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Thompson outside. Van Vliet outside. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Can't connect from short range. Here's Conchar. Brooks covering. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Edey's got his third bucket of the night.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Houston making some changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Cam Whitmore comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Jalen Green subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Then for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Edey. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. .111 left in the first quarter. Thompson misses. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pippen, no luck. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta. Green with a screen for Green. Shoots over Pippen. Another miss by Houston.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Conchar. Scoreless thus far. Back to Pippen. Clock at 6. The shot comes out. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Timberwolves. Jackson with it. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Rockets trail by 4. So stand the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Clark. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's John Conchar. And it's Pippen in at the point. Now Shepard, still scoreless. Outside, Green, 5 to shoot. From the arc. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Pippen. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To the inside. No good from Clark. Rockets trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And he knocks down the first one. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Wells is checked in. And Jeff Green drops them both. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Clark outside. Pippen feeling it out a bit. The 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Rockets trail. Rockets to the hoop. Here's Shepard. No good. That would have tied it. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Timberwolves at Target Center. And another miss by Memphis. For Houston, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And he hits it to tie the game up. Shepard's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Outside Pippen. Three-pointer. Rebound by Jeff Green. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." And Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. And the Rockets got their guy with the number 3 overall pick, Reed Sheppard. He brings elite shooting, blue blood basketball pedigree. He has immediately made himself a key cog in their rotation. I'm told the Rockets have high hopes for Reed Sheppard for years to come.
A lot on his plate, without question. Thank you for the update, Shams. Green. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Clark. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Bain. Guarded by Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
The first free throw is good. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson, and it's Morant in for Pippen. And so Clark nails both of them. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Van Vliet. Lets the three fly. And another three for Houston.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Memphis moving it around. Inside, here's Morant. Good D by Thompson.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Şengün, and here is Green. Thompson, a screen on Bain. Here's Green. Great D that time from Bain.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And here's Morant. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Aldama passes to Clark. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The Grizzlies with another miss. Houston in the lead. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
And almost any time he wants, Green can put the ball on the floor and make a play.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. And Aldama has it in the corner. Drops in the tray. Aldama's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. To the paint. And Şengün with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Şengün's got his second basket. Van Vliet against Morant. Beyond the arc. No good that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets on top. They're up by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. We just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You know, for the Rockets, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds, like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
It's good, too.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, he's a problem, no doubt about it. One that opposing teams have to grapple with every time he takes the floor.
Rockets leading by 3. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Dylan Brooks out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Houston with it. And the wide open shot from Green. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. Pass to Edey. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Green passes to Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Shoots. 5 on the clock. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Outside, Bain. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And that one's good, Morant.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
Rockets leading by 5. Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Now, here's Şengün. He's guarded closely. Thompson for 3. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Morant. Off with the layup.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Green kicks to Van Vliet. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Van Vliet's got 6.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Back to Morant. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And now a look at the numbers for Jaren Jackson. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging 25 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Bain with it. He's picked up by Brooks. 80. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA, and you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu, who was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was the most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Thompson outside. Over Jackson. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Bain looking around. Jackson in the corner. Up top, Morant. Covered by Van Vliet. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Morant.
This is what Morant does best, a natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
Thompson sets the pick for Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Over Bain. Thompson misses. The Grizzlies trail by 8. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpy's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Houston with a big group substitution here. Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Brooks. Whitmore, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Konchar's checked in for Memphis. .143 left in the third. Here's Shepard. He's got 5. In the corner, it's Whitmore. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Tate against Jackson. Pass to Edey. 6 to shoot. Jackson with the screen. Here's Konchar. Rockets with the rebound. Shepard with the ball. Over Edey. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Thompson misses. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside Jackson. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rockets leading by 7. Now Whitmore, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Yeah, easy call.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
No good on the second free throw.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now here's Jackson. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Over Eason. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Houston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Desmond Bane out there with Pippen. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a 3-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
throw good, Bain. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Well, Bain has worked so hard to get his game where it is today.
Green with a screen on Bain. Snatched away. On the wing, Bain. Back to Pippen. Pass to Bain. Jacks up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Shepard with the ball. Pippen on him. Green with a screen for Whitmore. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wells. Back to Bain. Aldama inside. Eason on him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The defense way up on Aldama there. He barely had any room, hence the whistle.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, not the place Aldama makes the biggest impact. He specializes elsewhere on the court.
So for the Rockets, Jock Landale's checked in for Green. Williams comes in for Tate. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Shepard. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Holiday, the pass to Landale. Pass to Whitmore. 6 on the shot clock. To the right side. Eason gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Eason's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Clark, a screen on Holiday. Up top, Pippen. Pass to Clark. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Sharon Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bain. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. And now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. And it's off from 3-point range. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Wells passes to Morant to take the lead. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. Şengün with a screen on Morant. Now that one from Van Vliet. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Wells kicks to Bain. Off target with his 3. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Green. Got a piece of it. Now here's Wells. Covered by Van Vliet. Jackson against Green. Out to Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
In the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Well, the way that Morant is able to twist and contort through a defense, he is one of a kind in that regard.
And the second of 2 is good. That ties the game up.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Morant against Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wells passes to Morant. And another miss by Memphis. Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Van Vliet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
Morant scanning the floor. It drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. lets it go from 11. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here are the Grizzlies. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's the floater. Here's Heaney. It falls!
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth.
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
They go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you, so.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game.